Hello? I didn't hear.
Hello,
Oh, great. Hello.
how are you?
I'm fine, thank you. And you?
Mhm. I'm very good. Thanks for doing your homework. I have checked your essays. They were rather good,
Okay, great.
but I think you checked it too. You saw your results. And thanks also for sending recordings. I will finish checking them after our lesson.
Okay.
So I have also sent you a test for almost 2 hours. It's a revise and check test after the unit.
Okay.
Did you get it?
Yes, I got it, but I sent the audio on the Skype. Um,
Mm-hmm.
uh,
Okay.
there was a there were там было упражнение, когда there was exercise
An
where
exercise.
an exercise when you should to speak, and I sent to you the link,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
and I recorded it.
Okay, very good. I saw that you sent the link. I will check it after the lesson out.
Okay.
So, so today we start a new topic, and we are going to talk about plans of a people who travel and learn how to talk about our plans and arrangements. Look at the picture. What do you see?
I see the arrival hall, and on
Mm-hmm.
the second plan I see the big beautiful plane, plan, plane,
Mm-hmm. Yeah, playing.
and there are no people because they are on plane.
Probably yes. And what words are associated with airports?
Airports, crowd of people, um, uh, waiting,
Mm-hmm.
uh, passport control or boarding pass, flight attendant,
Mm-hmm.
um, travelings,
Mm-hmm. Okay.
planes, and
And
so
what
on.
and so on. Yes, a lot of words. And what can people do at the airport?
People want to to go in plane and go out plane. Um,
Mm-hmm. They can.
they
Mm-hmm.
wait for go in plane, and they go out from plane on the airport. Airport is a
Okay.
point,
Mm-hmm.
как это, посадка и высадка пассажиров.
Boarding.
Okay, boarding and onboarding and outboarding.
Высадка, just a second. Let's check. Uh, huh. It is disembarkation. I will write you.
Okay, disembarkation.
I will write in Skype because notes don't work.
Okay,
Just a second. Okay. People also can check in at the airport.
yes, and
And what else can they do?
they go through um, passport control through the and they
Mm-hmm.
should um, to leave their additional bags on the special,
Mm-hmm.
как это, специальный отсек, ладно, on the baggage,
Mm-hmm.
the luggage
Yes,
room,
and the luggage place.
luggage place,
Mm-hmm.
and on the airport, people um, should sit on waiting hall, and they eat on a restaurant or bar
Mm-hmm.
and so on.
Yes, and okay, it's correct. And what are the most popular destinations to fly?
The most popular destination to fly now, I guess, it's um, between the countries who is very attractive for tourists and very attractive for vacations, for spending our vacation, I guess. And the most popular destination is among the countries who have very good economic relationships, I guess, because
Mm-hmm.
um,
Because?
because people needs to collaborate and they fly to other countries to uh, to make business more successfully,
To make business
more successfully,
full. Uh-huh.
more successful. Okay.
Okay, and what about capital cities? Are they popular places? Are they popular destinations?
Yes, it's definitely so because the big city uh, have have собственные airport.
Own.
They have own airports, and without airports, I can imagine the life of the big cities live.
Uh-huh.
How they
Yes.
how they can how they can live. It's very important for big cities to have own airports.
Mm-hmm. And which preposition should we use with airport? How to say в аэропорту?
At the airport.
Yes, at the airport. Very good. So today uh, we are going to read and listen to the stories of people who were interviewed at the airport.
Okay.
So next page. When was the last time when you went to the airport?
It was some month ago.
Mm-hmm. And were you meeting someone or going somewhere?
I goes to the other country.
Uh-huh. So let's.
I went.
Were you going somewhere? Uh,
Okay.
you were in the process. Use past continuous, please.
Okay. I was going to the German airport in Cologne,
Uh-huh. Okay.
and
Uh-huh. Good.
it's my destination. Э,
Mm-hmm.
Вы
So
спросили, ты кого-то принимал или ты уезжал, да?
yes, I asked
Okay,
you, were you meeting someone or going somewhere? And
okay,
you were going to Germany. I
yes.
understood. Good. So now let's read the article and answer the questions. These people are in the Heathrow. It's an English airport.
Yes.
So let's read and see why are they at the airport.
Airport.
Airport stories. Heathrow Airport near London is the busiest international airport in the world. Every day, thousands of travelers arrive at Heathrow from many different countries. Every one of them has a different story to tell. We spent an afternoon in the arrivals hall at Heathrow last week talking to travelers arriving from abroad. We asked them, "Why are you here?" Why are you here?
I'm going to look for a job. Maybe as an au pair, looking after children. And I want to improve my English too, so I can get a better job when I go back home. I hope I can find some work quickly, because I don't have much money.
Is this your first visit?
Yes, it is. I'm really looking forward to living here, but I'm a bit nervous too.
How long are you going to stay?
6 months or a year. It depends how things go.
Do you know anybody here?
Yes, I have a friend who's working here in a restaurant. I'm going to stay with her for a few weeks until I can find my own flat.
Why are you here? I'm going to see my dad in Wales. It's his 70th birthday tomorrow. Does he know you're coming? No, it's going to be a big surprise for him. And it's going to be very emotional too. I moved to Australia in 1990, and the last time I saw my dad was 5 years ago. It's too expensive to visit very often, and my father can't fly. He had a heart operation last year. How are you going to get there? By train. All the family are waiting at my parents' house. We're going to have a big party there tomorrow night. Are you going to stay for long? Yes, for a month. It's too far to come for a short time, and I want to see all my old friends here as well as my family. Why are you here? We're here on our honeymoon. We got married last Saturday. Congratulations. Where are you staying in London? We're staying at the Hyde Park Hotel. We're just here for a few days. What are you planning to do? Everything is organized for us. Tomorrow we'll be doing a tour of London on a double-decker bus. And in the evening we're seeing a show. Then on Tuesday we're going to Oxford and Cambridge, and on Wednesday we're flying to Edinburgh. When are you leaving? On Friday. We're going to Paris next, and then to Rome.
Mm-hmm. So, uh, why is Rima going to the United Kingdom?
She gonna to find the job as au pair for looking after children.
Mm-hmm. Good. And why is Jonathan going to the UK?
Because his father lives in the UK, and he wanted he wants to see him because his
Mm-hmm.
father is very old. He
Mm-hmm.
they celebrate they going and they will celebrate his 70th birthday tomorrow.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Um, and why are Marky and Koji going to the United Kingdom?
They have a honeymoon, and they just married last Saturday, and they want to spend that time in London at
Mm-hmm.
Hyde
Yes.
Park Hotel.
Mm-hmm. Very good. And do you want to go to the UK?
Yes, definitely, because it's a
Mm-hmm.
great practice to improve my English, of course.
Mm-hmm. And what are you going to do there?
First of all, I like British architecture. There are so many famous buildings, peoples.
Mm-hmm.
Great Britain is a country with great with great of heritage of history and so on. Как это?
Mm-hmm.
Там есть на что посмотреть. It it's worth to see it.
Yes. And what places of interest do you want to see in the United Kingdom?
Um, First of all, it's London,
Mm-hmm.
and secondly, I want to see the modern architecture of nowadays architects.
Mm-hmm. So would you like to see their old buildings or just new ones?
Maybe all buildings. I guess there are a lot of beautiful architecture there.
Mm-hmm. Yes. What famous old buildings do you know in London?
It's House of Parliament, Westminster Abbey. It's a Tower Bridge and
Mm-hmm.
Tower. There are a lot of buildings. Every streets in London have a big history and have famous buildings and famous places, famous
Mm-hmm.
people who live in their buildings.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Okay. What kind of job does Rima want?
Rima wants to looking for children in UK
Mm-hmm. And why does she want to improve her English?
because she's looking for the good job in on their hometown, I guess, and her skills to speak in English helps to her to find the good job
Mm-hmm. Yes. And why does she want to find a job quickly?
because she hasn't she hasn't much money.
Mm-hmm. Yes. And where is she going to live?
Where is she going to live? She's uh, she 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 gonna to live with her roommate, как это,
Mm-hmm. With her friend,
with
yes.
her friend until she will find the your where her own flat.
Uh-huh, yes. And what part of the United Kingdom is Jonathan going to?
Jonathan going to Wales. It's a
Mm-hmm.
western part of England
Mm-hmm.
because there uh, there lives his dad.
Mm-hmm. Yes. And when did he last see his dad?
Um, he saw his dad 5 years ago
Mm-hmm.
uh,
Why can't his father fly to Australia?
because his father had a heart operation last year, and it's difficult for people who has problems with their heart to move and to flight.
Mm-hmm. Yes. And why are Maki and Koji in London?
Um, they married last Saturday, and they planning to spend their honeymoon at London.
Mm-hmm. В Лондоне, how to say it?
in in London.
Yes, in London. And how long are they staying in London?
Uh, let's remember. Ah, we they planning to stay for a few days. For a few days.
Mhm. Yes, and where are they staying?
They are staying at Hyde Park Hotel in the center of
Mhm.
London.
Mhm. Good. We have a task below. You should answer the questions. Can you answer them without reading? Or should we read once more?
No, I just stay Schmucking
Okay.
house to the theater tomorrow. Theater tomorrow? Maybe not.
Mm-hmm.
He's only going to
Mm-hmm.
be in the UK for a few weeks, Jonathan. He's going to work,
Mm-hmm.
Rima.
Uh-huh. Well done. And do you know anyone who works as an au pair?
I don't know, but I guess it's very good, very good to improve your English because
Mm-hmm.
you almost in the English language environment. There are no Russian speaking. You
Mm-hmm.
just listen. You just speak in English everywhere. It's
Mm-hmm.
great.
Yes, and have you heard about this program before?
Yes, I heard about it.
Mm-hmm. So, do people get a good job as to this program?
No, um, they have not much money, but they have abilities to practice English, to have a new знакомство,
Acquaintances?
to have new acquaintances, to have a new relationship with on English, in English.
Uh-huh. Yes. So, all right, correct. And um, if you were married, where would you go on your honeymoon?
I guess it will be Bali, also on
Mm-hmm.
because um,
Mm-hmm.
it's a place where you can, как это сказать, тебе нужно забыть работу, людей, все. You should you just concentrate
Where,
on
I'm sorry, can you
you should forget your job almost you just to build your relationship with your lover on the honeymoon and something
Mm-hmm.
that um, that a part of your home something places
Mm-hmm.
I guess it's a good deal.
Uh-huh, yes. And what do you do to improve your English?
I get I I get lesson at Skyeng at first. Then I read some articles in English. Um,
Mm-hmm.
I'm finding there the people who speak in English as a native speakers, and we chatting with them. Um,
Mm-hmm.
I listen the English podcasts and
Mm-hmm.
try to understand what they're speaking, but sometimes it was difficult for me. maybe I
Mm-hmm.
can get the very high level of English. Maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Mm,
Yes, and you do a lot of homework
yeah, yes.
ev- every time. And also, I can offer you to watch series in
Okay.
English that are appropriate to your level. It is called Extra.
Okay, great.
If you have time, you can try. The series are very short,
Okay.
like approximately 20 minutes, and they are with subtitles.
Oh,
So
great.
you will improve your hearing comprehension. Mhm. I sent you the name in Skype
Okay.
because our notes don't work again.
I saw. Extra.
Mhm. Uh,
Thank you.
mhm. Um, Welcome. And what airport is the busiest in your country?
Um, I know that Heathrow Airport is the busiest airport in the world, but I guess uh, Minsk Airport is more busiest airport than in Brest.
Mhm. Okay. And did you meet anyone who arrived at this airport?
Uh, no, I have no the uh, как случай case.
Uh-huh.
I had no cases uh, with this situation.
Okay. And you had no opportunity.
Oh, okay, great. I had I had no opportunity uh, to meet someone from the Minsk airport.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And is the arrivals hall big there?
I don't know because I often fly from the Warsaw. It's
Mm-hmm.
it's better for me to fly from Warsaw than from Minsk.
Mm-hmm. I see. And do you go to Warsaw by train?
Yes, sometimes by train and sometimes by car. It depends on how you um, how you planning that. If it's
Uh-huh.
spontaneously, uh, you should just take a bus ticket and go on. The bus and the train um, um, have regularly расписание
Schedule?
schedule, and it's not a problem uh, in different time. I don't know. In Как это сказать? Всегда можно уехать, когда тебе нужно туда.
Mm-hmm. Um, you can go
Everywhere.
everywhere in any time, at any time.
Okay. You can you could you could go to Warsaw everywhere at any time.
Mm-hmm. Yes. And when did you last have a big family reunion?
Um, Maybe it was in last year
Mm-hmm.
on a Christmas Eve, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
And what relatives did you see?
um, there are a lot of relatives. We have reunion from the other countries. Some people uh, flight как это, flighted flew
Flu.
flew from
Mm-hmm.
the United States, some from the German, and we have a wonderful meeting. We had a wonderful meeting.
Mm-hmm. Super. And let's now learn how to talk about plans for future. Look at the interview with Maki and Koji. Find 6 present continuous sentences.
Okay. Present
Continuous.
continuous. Okay.
In this dialogue.
Where are you here? We were, нет, we were organized present continuous.
Mm-hmm.
6. Why are you here?
It's present simple.
um, where are you staying in London? First.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Um, we were staying. We were no, that's past continuous. We just um, past. What are
We are,
we're staying?
yes. Mm-hmm. It's correct.
We were staying. Oh, no. We were or we are?
We are staying.
Okay, I understand. We are staying at the Hyde Park Hotel, number 2. We are just here for a few days, number 3. What are you planning
Mm-hmm.
to do, number 4? Uh, tomorrow we are doing a tour on London on double
Mm-hmm.
decker bus, and this evening we are seeing at show number 5 and number 6. Then on Tuesday we were going to Oxford and Cambridge, and on Wednesday we're flying to Edinburgh.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so do they refer to present or to future?
It's strange. I think it's reflects its future, but why they
Uh-huh.
say in present continuous?
Uh-huh. So let's find out why they say in present continuous. Here are some rules.
Okay, I'm going to look because they want they speak about their plans, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yes, if we talk about plans, so we can use it.
Present continuous. I'm going to walk in a restaurant. She's going to meet me at the airport. We aren't going to stay very long. He isn't going to like the weather there. I'm going to find a job. When is your brother going to visit you? Use being going to plus infinitive to talk about future plans and predictions. What means predictions?
Predictions?
I don't know.
Предположения.
Okay. I'm predicting.
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 We predict something.
Okay. I'm going to work in the UK for 6 months. Plan. I think it's going to rain this afternoon. Predictions. Okay. When you use going to, you can omit to go. When you use going to, you can omit to go. I'm going to go to university. I'm going to go. I'm going. Окей. Omnit это опустить, да? Ну, не говорить. Или omit. I say correctly, I'm going to university next year, and it's too correctly, I'm going to go to university. I can't hear you and oops, what happened? Something is wrong. Oh, great. I see you and hear you. Can you hear me? Hello?
Okay, can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
Super.
Do you hear?
Yes.
Super. Yes, so let's continue.
Uh,
So, in which cases do we use going to?
um, we use going to when you want to describe our plans or predictions.
Yes. And can you give me an example of any prediction?
Uh, I think our lesson is going to work on Monday.
It's going to start.
Oh, it's going to start. Okay.
Yes, of course, as to as to the schedule. But you see, normally when we talk about scheduled things, we use present simple.
Okay, that's a mistake. Okay. I'm going I'm going to be I'm going to be I guess tomorrow the weather is going to be crash.
Mm, you mean it's going to be bad?
Ah, ah. The weather is going to be bad. Okay,
Uh-huh. Yes, maybe because you read the forecast.
yes.
Mm-hmm. Good. And let's read about present continuous for future arrangements.
I'm seeing some friends tonight. We are having dinner at their house tomorrow. She's leaving until Friday. They are coming to party. What are you doing this evening? Is the meeting us at the cinema? You can also use the present continuous for future arrangement which we have planned for a fixed time or place. For a fixed time or place.
Mm-hmm.
Don't use the present simple for this. But I see some friends tonight. The, the present continuous is especially common with the expressions tonight, tomorrow, this weekend, etc. and with these words go, come, meet, see, leave and arrive.
Mm-hmm.
I'm meeting our I'm meeting my teacher on Monday.
Mm-hmm.
On next Monday.
Yes.
Is it correct?
Yes, it is correct.
Okay.
And what is the difference between be going to and present continuous for future arrangements?
When we speak about our plans and our prediction, we use the construction going to, and when we speak about the actions in future that will happen, we should to use the present continuous.
We can use present continuous in both cases.
Yes.
You see, but if you made some preparation,
yes,
you would better use present continuous.
Yes.
I will write you the sentences in Skype. Let's check.
Okay. I'm waiting for.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to fly to Paris tomorrow. I'm flying to Paris tomorrow morning. Okay. In the second case, we have more detailed information, and if I heard it, I uh, I see that person have a strong plans. He has, for example, it has tickets, and there are no ways to flying to other cities. It has.
Yes.
It has a.
You're right.
Okay. And in first cases.
If you have tickets.
If you have tickets, you should use I'm flying to Paris tomorrow morning. But if you want to buy tickets to Paris, you should say I'm going to Paris. I'm going to fly Paris tomorrow.
Okay, so is everything clear?
Yes, I understand it.
Okay, so now let's practice a little bit.
My husband's wife is doing yoga today. My husband.
So we should
Which?
Cross the wrong answer.
Uh-huh.
Mhm.
It it is going to it is going to rain tomorrow. Raining. Going. It is raining tomorrow. Tomorrow.
We talk about predictions.
Predictions. Going to.
Mhm.
My friends going to go away this weekend. I'm
Mhm.
oops, sorry. I'm meeting I'm meeting my best friend this evening.
Mhm.
I'm I'm I'm
Mhm.
going to work this evening. I'm going to work this evening. I work this evening.
Mhm. Very good. Tell me please, what have we learned today?
We have learned well we learned some cases which contains on how to say about your plans and about your future.
Mhm.
Then we describe about flights and about finding job in new places.
Mhm. Yes.
And what else?
So after this lesson, you are able to discuss people's traveling plans and talk about your plans and arrangements with the help of present continuous, and we also learned some words. At the next lesson, we will continue talking about our plans and we will find out what happened to Rima in London as to the au pair program.
Okay, I'm really
Uh,
excited to know it.
oh, that's good. Then you won't skip your class. So do you have any questions to me?
Um, is it comfort for you to change our lessons to 9 p.m. in every
Uh,
days?
yes, as we have only